It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
Boo! All right, for this one shenanigans, you'll scrub those floors and rip them beds for the laundromat.
When it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I know, and you'll get down on your knobbly little knees and clean this place until it shines like the top of the Chrysler Building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Get to work now! Faster! Why any kid want to be an orphan? I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Century live, we get treats. Vegas live, we get kicks. It's a hard knock life. Got the folks to speak on the sub. It's a hard knock rolling up. Cotton blankets, stand up full, empty bellies. Stand up full, it's a hard knock life. Don't it seem like the winter's on time? Don't it seem like the never-ending line? Wednesday day, don't you wander from this county? Wednesday day, I'm putting up a fight. No one's there if your jeans are naked creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one drives when your underwear is pee-pee. From the crying things that exist. Empty belly life. Run steady life. Full of sorrow life. No tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Lucy, no one cares for you. Nice bitch. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. You stay up till this stuff shines like the top of the Chrysler Building. Down the windows for a chin and don't fit. Jack the windows empty there, not those floors. Make the drink that make you sit. I love you, Miss It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, Elspeth, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan. 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 I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you! What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out of there! Get her out! Yeah! Your days are numbered! All right, breakfast. No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. And after your mush, you go to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses you'll finish today, even if you have to work straight through till midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Laundry, laundry man.
Morning, Bundles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets. Come on, ready to need a nap.
Oh, morning, Bundles.
Oh yeah, hey, run a little like clean dinner.
Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas? Egg for young in Chinatown, too. On me.
Extra young for Christmas.
It's all you can eat. So, what are you getting me?
What did I get you
Apples, apples, two for a nickel. Apples, apples, two for a nickel. Excuse me, miss. Could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic?
Why not? Nobody's buying them anyway.
Gee, thanks, miss.
Say, kid, when is your orphan's picnic?
As soon as I take a bite.
Oh, come on.
You seen any stray ones around here? No, officer. Good. That's supposed to be a whole bunch of them running wild over at 14th Street. Come on. Hey, there's one they didn't get. Oh, poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you ate it. Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I ain't gonna let them get you or me. Everything's gonna be fine. If not today, well. Come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow tears away the cobwebs and sorrow.
2009 stock market crash.
Oh, what the hell are you talking about?
I have the deepest sympathy for the million who are now ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Ragged, hungry, homeless. Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal. Today I'm stealing coal from fires. Who knew I could steal? I used to winter in the tropics. I spent my 17th precinct. We found your runner.
Oh, thank you so much, officer!
She was in one of them Whovilles down by the docks with a bunch of bums. They weren't bums. She had a mangy love for him, but he got away.
Oh, sweet poor pumpkin. I'm the freezing cold, but just out that sweater. I hope I didn't catch influenza. Thank you so much, officer.
I'll lie to Judy. And you, don't let me ever hear that you run away from this nice lady.
She's not.
Good afternoon.
Now I'm gonna have your head, and the next time you walk through that door, it'll be 1953. Well, you glad to be back, huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie, for you thought I could get fired.
Miss Hannigan?
Yeah.
I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to our board.
Leave a woman, the millionaire.
Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite orphans from the Christmas holidays as home with.
What sort of orphan do you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-S-I-P-I. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
Shut up. And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. I'd say 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect.
A cheerful, intelligent 11-year-old? Sorry, we don't have any orphans like that around here.
What about this child right here?
Oh no, Annie, you don't want her.
Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks in Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to.
You can have any orphan here, but not Annie.
Perhaps I should call the board of orphans.
It's Annie you want, it's Annie you
Oh,
can.
it's Annie I want.
Oh boy.
If you'll get her coat, we'll take her along right away.
She don't have no coat.
Then we'll buy her one.
Oh boy.
Come along, Annie. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is right outside.
Oh boy. I can hardly believe it.
She can already believe that. Someday you'll end up in a nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little boys and
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell. Good afternoon, Jake. Everyone.
Miss.
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet? No, Miss. We're expecting him any minute now.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here.
Oh boy.
Now, would you all like to come here for a moment, please? Quickly, everyone. Everyone, quickly. Everyone, this is Annie, and she'll be with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
Hi everybody.
Hi, Annie.
May I take your coat, Miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, Annie. But now, what would you like to do first?
The floors, I'll scrub them, and then I'll get to the windows.
No, Annie. You won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
No, of course not. You're our guest, and for the next 2 weeks, you can have a swell time. Now.
Sincere will pick out all your clothes. Your bath is run by Mrs. Grip, and it comes in to make your bed. I think I'm gonna like it. The swimming
Roosevelt wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow.
Sir,
All right, it's good to see you all again.
Sir?
Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir. Staff dismissed.
Grace, if you get your notebook hands. Who's that?
This is Annie, sir, the orphan who's spending Christmas with us.
The orphan? But that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir, you just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh, well, I suppose she'll have to do. Anyhow, anyone.
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir, Miss Toolbox. I haven't got any last name that I know of. I'm certain not a boy.
Not at all. Couldn't be happy with spending Christmas with us. Grace, we'll start on the figures for the I know shipment from Toledo to... Grace?
Yes, sir.
What are we supposed to do with the child?
Well, it's our first night here, sir.
Well, Annie, your first night here. I guess we ought to do something special. Would you like to go to a movie?
I'd love to. I've never been to one.
Then you'll go to the Roxy. Then an ice cream soda or Rumpel Mirrors, and have some cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about the vacation of tonight. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir. Oh, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
It's just that, well, I thought you were going to take me.
Me? Oh no, I'm afraid I'll be far too busy tonight.
Oh, gee.
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, and when a man...
Oh, sure, I know. That's okay, Miss Toolbox.
Drink!
Yes, sir.
Coats!
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
Would you be wanting the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg? The Duesenberg. No way. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks. Ah, smell that. Marvelous. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's nowhere like the air of New York. And you don't realize how much you miss it until you've been away from it for a while. Now come on, you slow pokes. We gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change.
NYC,
afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
What's the matter? Warbucks without Annie already?
Oh, no. On the contrary, this has to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
What for?
Well, Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
How nice! How wonderful!
Oh my goodness!
So let me get this one finish straight. Annie's going to be Warbucks' kid, the daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no.
No!
The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Just a short little moment, please. Get any more one finish for me?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Oops, pardon me, miss. Hi, sis, and I'm down no sheep.
Why did you let you out of prison? What we're in for this time?
Smokey said I was running them up $1,100.
Why did he say that?
Because the rooster singly must say $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City. It's Little St. Regis.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here and take this outrageous with you!
Then who was that lady I bumped into when I was coming in? It looked like she had a couple of dollars.
That lady works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks.
Annie, one of the orphans here, is getting adopted by him.
Call me orphan! Yeah, living lamp of luxury while the 200 kids ended up on the skates. It ain't fair how it's got to free up for Warbucks.
While she gets Warbucks.
The little brat.
It ain't fair. This here life is driving me nuts.
Wow, we get peanuts.
She's living fat.
Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
To get him Warbucks instead of less.
Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where did I put us?
Oh, tell us.
Come on, guess.
Yeah.
Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where we're gonna Yes, Mr. President. No, I'm not asking for your help, but I'm telling you you've got to do something. All right, we'll talk about it on... All right, Friday, at the White House. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you come here for supper Christmas? You will? Wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, find out what Democrats see.
Yes, sir.
Paxton Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. I'm just
All right, I'm going to give this to her and tell her I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Get her down here.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to orphanage, right?
Of course not, Annie. Annie, I was born into a very poor family, and both my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself. Someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
But lately I've realized something. No matter how much money you've got, if you've got no one to share your life with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's yesterday and picked this up for you.
For me? Do you fancy Mr. Warbucks? Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket. Here, we'll just take this old one
No,
up there.
I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket, my mum and dad left it for me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note too. They're coming back for me. And I know spending Christmas with you, I'm real lucky. But the one thing I want in the whole world more than anything else is to find my mother and father and to be like other kids with folks of my own.
It'll be all right, Annie. I'll find them for you. I'll find your parents for you.
Don't worry, Annie. Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father, even if he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
Annie, give me your locket.
But Mr. Warbucks, I just told you that.
I understand, but it could be our best clue. I'll have the FBI trace it back to where it was bought, and then find out who bought it.
Oh, okay. Maybe the FBI should have my note too.
You watch, Annie. You could be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh boy, I'm gonna write a letter to the kids about this.
And Mr. Warbucks says within a month, I'm going to be meeting my mother and father within a couple of days.
nice of you to come by. Yes, thank you, Bert and Healy. It's nice to be here.
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes, I'm now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
Wow! Wow! To Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks' Carrington Station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bert and Healy.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone faster than you could say oxygen. This is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's boy Bert, and Miss Bud's boy Healy. Saying until next week, same time, same station. Good night.
Gee, I wish I was on the radio. Yeah, me too. Who wants to be on the dumb old radio? I do. But now for all the hours of Smalls family, this is Bert and Healy saying...
What's...
Oh! Ow! Oh, she never misses. A $50,000 reward. A $50,000 reward? What couldn't I do with $50,000?
Excuse me, miss. Are you the lady that works here on page?
Yeah, what's it to ya?
Well, you have to tell the trouble and have to leave a lady and fun stuff.
Oh, little girl! Annie!
Wait! You're Annie's parents? I can't believe it! Where'd you say you come from again?
We come from this farm, I think, and from...
Manitoba!
Where are we going? Look.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
And,
Ah! 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 Ah!
and Rooster, got to dig the dig! Got to dig!
Rooster? I never would have known it was you in 100 years!
Told you, Eddie, and we're gonna fool up too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
So we gotta do that. We need details about Annie that can pull this thing off.
What's in it for me, Ralph?
Three-way split.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Half. 25 grand each. But we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kid, and get out of town.
Yeah, the kid, Annie. That's the problem. What do we do with her afterwards?
Annie, that's my problem.
When a rooster was something that disappeared, it disappeared.
For good, we get the 50 grand, we build this crummy town and a little meal mixture.
Where? Oh, yeah.
That's where we're gonna
Yes, over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000!
Annie, I'm afraid the FBI thinks it's less than a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay, you did your best. Anyway, I guess I can't hear a lot more facts there. You didn't turn out so bad.
Grace, do you have those leaf leaves they gave to you the other day?
Yes, right here.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the whole world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Allbacks.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration, and you can have anyone in the world who wants to come to it. Who would you like?
Well, I like Miss Farrell here, and Mr. Drake, and Miss Pugh, and well, everyone here.
Drake! Yes, sir? Tell the staff to get fixed up. They're going to be the guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir. Oh, and the kids!
No, it'll be way past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what, you can have everyone from the orphanage over here tomorrow for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan too?
Yes, Miss Hannigan too, why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid. Together at last, together forever. claiming
Proof!
Annie.
I accept you'll be wanting proof of who we are. Here is Annie's birth certificate and our driving license.
Baby girl, name, Anne Elizabeth Mudge. Born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge. New York, October 28th, 1922.
October 28th! That's my birthday! Ralph, look! Annie's wearing the locket!
When we left Annie at the orphanage, we left her half a silver locket and kept the other half.
Yes, it fits perfectly! Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'll be glad to give you whatever you need.
You haven't heard that I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove they're Annie's parents.
No, sir.
On the other hand, there's a little pig farm out in New Jersey with $50,000. We could buy it. We could afford to bring Annie a ride in the country.
Would you mind if Annie stayed here until tomorrow morning? Christmas. Then you can come back to pick up Annie and the check.
No, sir. Whatever you prefer.
Goodbye, Annie, love.
Goodbye, Annie, and tomorrow you'll be spending the rest of your lives with us.
Whoops, pardon me, miss. Merry Christmas! Well, this is just wonderful news. We must celebrate, because Annie's just had the best news in the world. She's found her mother and father. I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I think I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where or when, but I have the strangest feeling that he's not in his safety.
Then I won't give her up until we're certain.
Yes, we already knew that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. They ain't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett. Where are they?
Annie, your parents passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids.
You all right, Annie?
Yes, because I guess I always knew my folks were dead. Because they loved me, and so they would come for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too. Now who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Atta girl. Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could easily have been forged, but nobody knew about the locket except us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Hi, kids.
Hi. Sir, this has just come in from the FBI.
Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Good morning!
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
We don't want to bother you on Christmas and all.
also known as Ralph Munch. Fraud is a federal offense. You're under arrest. You too, Miss Hannigan.
Me? I didn't see these people until yesterday.
Aggie, come on it.
Annie, tell them how good I was to you. Tell them I was so nice.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing I always told you? Never tell a lie.
Rats! I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I never lied to you, little gold digger!
Kids, Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
Yay!
And you won't have to work anymore.
Yay!
Then you'll have classrooms and teachers.
But listen, kids, no more marks.
Yes, kids, for you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life.
The snowflakes are right in the falling, and all around the face the peppermint sticks, and all through the land comes a calling. And filled with despair, his cupboards are bare, and Santa's got brand new assistants. There's nothing to fear, they're bringing a new deal for Christmas. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Get up, giddy up, fly up, giddy up, till everything up, hear every giddy up. Every talking without fun, you haven't got room for any more gloom. Bring every home on a tractor, and try and cross the land. Tomorrow's at hand. The happy days that we were promised are finally here. Them bringing a new deal for Christmas